really weird because this river is not actually a river. This is the trail. This is what you're supposed to be walking on. But we've had such a massive snow melt. Maybe like a week or two ago, this is what it looked like. And now we're up to 14-degree weather just out of nowhere. So all that 4 feet of snow is just melting and it's coming down, and we're down to like 4 inches of snow. That's about it. So it's just melted and flooded everywhere, but it's also really, really foggy. Now this composition I'm not super keen on, but it's my first stop. The fog was coming through. I figured I'm gonna take a shot of it just because it's interesting. I'm here quite often and I never see it like this. So this is really more for me. After this shot, I'm gonna take a walk up the stream, I guess, and see what else I can find. For this composition, I'm basically just shooting up the pathway here, and I'm doing a 1-second exposure at f11. That should blur out the water just a little bit. I always like the smooth water. I think it's a nice effect. And the fog in the distance really separates the trees. So we'll see how it turns out. Like I said, it's more of a memory photo for me than it is an actual photography photo, if you follow what I'm saying there. 2-second timer as always. And there's the shot. I hope you guys like it. I don't know if I'm going to have to cut this vlog short because it is getting dark really fast. Absolutely all of my light just went away. And I can hear wind barreling through. It's like some post-apocalyptic shit about to happen. I'm gonna check the weather if I can. No service as always. Can't even check the weather. I'm debating if I leave now or if I go and try to take a couple of shots. There is no light, but there is fog, so that will create a moody type of shot. But do I risk getting caught in a potential downpour? Yeah, we'll see. I think we'll chance it. We'll walk up the path, or upstream, I guess, and and we'll go from there, I suppose. This is my first time out in a couple of weeks shooting, and this is how it goes. Potentially getting downpoured on when just moments ago the weather was fine. That's just par for the course, I suppose. So it's starting to rain now, of course, but it hasn't completely dumped on me yet. But this is really cool, actually. So you see that? That's a big beaver dam. And this whole valley was a river at one point before those guys put up that massive dam. Like, it's huge. Like, you never see it because in the summer, this is all overgrown. The grass is tall. You can't get to it. So it's really cool seeing it here with the snow melt and no leaves. Thing's freaking massive. That's what she said. So my light is very nearly gone, but I figured I'd take an opportunity to take a picture of this tree because the frozen water behind it is brown. It's not the nicest color, but it's creating some sort of separation, and I have no light, so I'm really just looking for color separation right now. I don't know if any of these shots are going to be any good, to be honest with you. There's no light. The color is just a bit meh. Composition, meh. But it's my first day back out shooting in a couple of weeks because we've had just so many issues with this winter, with our house. Leaking roof, broke a bunch of drywall. Today, with this snow melt, my basement flooded. Wind's picking up. Not trying to be a negative Nancy here or anything, but it's just, you know, that's just how things go from time to time, I guess. You know, can't always be perfect, but at least I'm out shooting, doing what I love. So there's always that. Pretty sure there's some moose droppings here and they look kind of fresh, so I gotta keep my eye out. That's a little sketchy, but it'd be cool to get a photo of a moose. That would make this whole outing so worth it. I don't know, today's just not my day, I suppose. Beautiful, gloomy day, but the fog now is gone because it's raining. It's raining quite a bit, actually. It's a little bit frustrating, but you can't win them all. So the weather's only going to get nicer from here on out, so that's good. I was really hoping for some fog in behind those trees to create some separation, because I took this photo a while ago at my cottage, at my wife's cottage, and the fog behind this, the fog behind the trees, sorry, made for amazing separation and made it look completely and utterly beautiful. But when you take that picture on any other day, it gets lost in the whole muddiness of the trees behind and everything, and you would never think that there's a photo there. But once you have that little bit of fog layer come in, it just creates a whole new atmosphere, a whole new feel for the photo. And that's kind of what I was hoping for today with this. But the fog is now just completely gone because the rain came in, and it's not pouring, but it's quite a bit. It's enough to take away pretty much all that we had. Oh, now it's raining. Whew. Compositions didn't really feel like they were there today, but that's okay. It kind of happens. That's why whenever I feel like I can't find a composition, I just go freehand and I just bang off a couple of shots until I find something that really catches my eye. But I can't really continue doing this if the rain's gonna keep coming and going and coming and going like this. Like, it's picking up again and then it'll stop and then it'll pick up again. I can't really do that with this camera. I can't vlog it, so it is what it is. But I think that's it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this, subscribe. I'd love to see you guys back here hanging out in another video. Alright, that's it. Have a good one, guys. Peace.